You spelt telling wrong.
No, I didn't, did I?
No, you didn't.
You bag! Hello!
Hello!
Welcome to a story worth telling. Exclusive.
Date announcement might be misconstrued as like they're going on a date and they're announcing it.
Oh.
It's not that.
It's not that. But it is a Heartstopper first clip of season 3. But yes, welcome to A Story Worth Telling, where we talk about all things LGBTQ plus representation and we let you know what we think is really good for the community.
Sometimes.
Speaking
of good representation, here is one.
Here is one. Yes.
This show is probably the most popular show at the minute for our community.
It's a generational,
it's just been
shift
so good. It's been
in
so
how
good.
we view LGBTQ plus representation, and this show has been an inspiration for thousands of young people coming to terms with themselves. And both seasons have been great. They've explored great topics. They do it in fresh new ways, and
it's never too sad.
And it's never too sad.
And it doesn't have to be sad.
But you know, last season it was dealing with some...
It was quite sad. He's got some things to sort out.
Charlie does have some, things that he still needs to explore. And I think a lot of LGBTQ people have, things that they need to kind of discover about their identity, talk about, and explore a little bit more. And that's always good to see in film and TV. And that, I think, beautifully brings us on to today's paid partnership with BetterHelp. Starting therapy can definitely be really, really difficult. And it's really hard for a lot of people to get into it, in particular people in the LGBTQ community who, need someone to talk to. I myself went through a couple of different therapists before finding the person that I really had a match with.
Yeah, that's absolutely right. I remember when I was at uni, I had to seek out a therapist because I was coming out at that time. I was trying to figure out, what label was right for me, whether labels were really a thing at all, and having someone to talk to really helped me through that journey. That's what BetterHelp does. So it helps match you with a credentialed therapist who can offer you unbiased advice and listen to you and your situation, whatever problems you want to talk to them about. So it's super easy. You just fill out a questionnaire online, which gives them a bit more information about you and your circumstances, and it tries to find you a match. And that usually happens within 48 hours.
You can schedule the therapy around your own time, whatever suits you, and it can be done via video chat, messaging.
So whatever's on your mind, BetterHelp is there for you to find a match with a therapist to talk through whatever's going on, whatever.
If you think you might benefit from therapy, there's a link below in our description. Not only does that support the channel, but it gives you 10% off your first month. So go ahead, click the link, and you never know. You might be just what you need.
And remember, therapy is better than Grindr. Can we say that?
Part of this video as well is kind of like what we're expecting to come from this season and what would be kind of good to kind of see. And I am expecting the conversations around some of, I think the eating disorder thing that we kind of touched on last time.
I think it came to a head at the end of the second season, but I think there's more there to do.
Yeah, and sure. I think there's also a little bit more about intimacy with the two of them that's going to be explored. That. What I love about the show is that it isn't just the Charlie and Nick story, it is everyone's story equally. And I'm very keen to see how the Ellen Tao situation evolve. Still to have a series exploring what a young trans person is doing in their life and how they're navigating their identity and their relationship. At that age. And the entire Isaac story and, asexuality there. Huge story that, there's so many directions it can take. And when it comes out in October, if you want to watch all of the behind the scenes bits that you don't see.
Date, yeah? You just happen to know it is October.
I know.
Okay.
Then go join our Patreon, because there's loads of exclusive content on there, and you'll get to watch the whole episodes completely.
And the first 2 seasons, by the way.
Yes, and the first 2 seasons.
Nick, I love you. You don't have to say it back yet. I don't want you to feel pressured to...
I'm shocked you haven't said it already.
Oh, best character.
To say the awkward I love you too, because he feels obligated to.
You don't think he feels the same? Tell him today.
Bit pushy.
Hey, sister.
Tell him now! Vest.
Well, he's been working out.
Really?
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi.
What?
Cute graphics.
Never seen you in a vest before.
Welcome to
Is
my
that
life
true?
with Josh.
I've never seen you in a cap before.
I love a vest. Who needs sleeves, eh?
You go? Yeah.
That's all you get. But I tell you what, October 3rd, honestly.
There's the dung.
Even though it was such a short little thing, I think that one conversation opens up so many conversations about like the fear of saying I love you too soon, and you know, is there an expectation of our partners to like feel like they have to say it back, or you know, I thought it was quite a mature response from Charlie to be like, I don't want to say it because I don't want him to feel like he has to say it. And that is a very like, I don't think I would have thought like that at his age.
Oh, I would have absolutely thought like that.
No, I would have just gone straight into like, you know, oh, I love you, like, you know, do you feel the same? Because I don't think kids at that age know what love is and how to I
Is that a cliche?
I don't think it's a
I think kids
cliche.
can feel love.
I think it's a part of like young people having, you know, sex and relationship education and trying to learn how to express their feelings is really important. I can't even remember when I first felt like that.
But then does it matter? Does it matter if they
At that
are
age,
not
hugely.
I know, but only because it's been reinforced by shows doing it in a certain way. Like, does it matter if he was to reply in the same way or not? I don't know. Do you only consider yourself to be in a relationship with someone if you said the L word? Or can that come before the L word?
But I think this is the thing. I think...
Because they're already boyfriends, right?
Yeah, right? But I think we are ingrained in this idea that, like, every relationship has to follow a pattern where eventually you get to a point where you say the L word, right? Because, like, that it's expected. You know, you're expected to get to a point where you say, I love you, and the other person agrees and says it as well. And it's a lot of pressure. And I think even more so on unconventional queer relationships in our community, where we don't even know what the hell is going on half the time in like how to navigate our own identities, let alone a relationship with someone, or, you know, even how that relationship will turn out. Add the pressure of like the L word. There's a lot of weight behind that, and it's terrifying. I think we need to break this kind of expectation, though, that everyone has to say I love you at some point, or it's expected, you know, because love, you know, kind of evolves into different things for different people. So I don't think
And
every
people move at
relationship...
different paces and all the rest of it,
Exactly.
yeah.
What?
We've forgotten about the big old bombshell,
What's the bombshell?
JB.
Oh, yeah!
JB.
Oh, yeah! That is gonna be juicy. That gonna be juicy.
Uh-huh.
I think I might just, like, replay every scene that he's in about 100 times. I'd be so upset if he's
A
in,
1
like,
minute, 7-second
one
clip.
scene.
Well, he might just be in one episode.
No! I'll cry.
I think I read somewhere that he's a crush for Charlie, teacher crush, something like that.
No, he's like an author that like Charlie fancies or something. But you know what I love about that as well? That we're getting LGBTQ celebrities, actors and actresses that are going, yeah, I'm going to jump in on
That's
that.
like the best thing.
Yeah, like it's the best thing. Because when you're like, when you hear that, you're like, oh, Jonathan Bailey decided to join Heartstopper. So then you're like, a very prominent, already, you know, queer person who has done a lot of things has decided to jump on board with another really engaging LGBTQ show. Like,
But so different from fellow travelers.
so different, but like it feels like this kind of force of
It's a movement.
yeah
Yeah.
lifting the community up. I love that. Love that.
Exciting times.
October's still far away, I'm not gonna lie.
Did it give a specific date?
3rd.
Okay. I can do that.
I don't know if I can do that.
What day
A
was
lot
it?
can change in a couple of months.
How many months is that? 5 months.
I might have a tan. I might have a boyfriend by then.
A spray tan.
I might live... Yeah, probably.
Thank you very much for watching.
Indeed, and we shall see you next time.
For you, it will be a mere second.
Indeed. For us, it will be 3 months.
Yeah.
4, 5, 5.
See you very soon.
Bye.